Okay, this time for real. Pokemon Presents 2025, 27th of February. Mind the fan. We are here. And we got another 13 minutes before this starts. So I'm probably going to cut until it actually starts. But I still got another 13 minutes. Fun. I mean, predictions? We're going to see Pokemon CA. So there's that. At least I hope we get some Pokemon CA news. That's actually the only thing I really care about right now. Because, like, considering what happened last time when they tried to release 3 games, really making that many games to the point. Actually, they were trying to make 2 games at the same time. Arceus, Scarlet and Violet. And then they actually just gave the remake over to some other bozos, and we know how that turned out. So if we do get Black and White remakes or sequel, I doubt that we're gonna get like something new, because CA is the new thing that we're gonna get, so we're waiting on that. But if we do end up getting a remake for Black and White, I'll be honest, they have to make them themselves, and they have to actually like put in some freaking effort, because goddamn, sequels, like especially like Black and White 3 this late in the game is weird, unless they do something really weird, or they do, if they ever give us sequels for whatever reason, even though we already got sequels, just putting it out there. If we get new Pokemon, like a new Gen 5 Pokemon, that's gonna be so weird, but I guess it's possible. It makes more sense for it to be a Legends game, but we have a Legends game with Pokemon CA. That's the one we're waiting for. So I doubt we're going to get another one. Well, this one's happening. Generation 10, I think it's soon. Gen 10, it's 2025. I don't remember it was 2021 or 2022 when Scarlet and Violet came out. I actually don't remember right now. But if it was around that time, then Pokemon Generation 10 could happen. At the moment, I just want them to focus on one game, because we know what happened last time. They tried to make 2 games. Both of them could have been. Scarlet and Violet suffered way more. Legends was really good, but it also did suffer a little bit. But Scarlet and Violet was the one that suffered a lot, especially on release and on the graphical side. The gameplay side, I loved it. Of course, there's obviously like other stuff that I would love to do. Like if you're gonna make an open world type of game, scaling is important. But we'll see what happens with that. I just want this one, CA, to be like the one they focused on, instead of like trying to make too many games. And if they do decide to make a remake, possibly for 2026, announcing it now is fine, because if there's like a big gap, we don't know how long this one's been in the works. I'm assuming probably after Scarlet and Violet. So about 3 years, and until it was announced last year, but I forgot when. So I don't really have any predictions. An evolution for CA, we do get CA news, because that's the only thing I'm expecting. There's probably gonna be some mobile stuff. Probably there's something about Pokemon TCG Pocket, which I can't play anymore because I broke my phone. So at the moment I'm cooked. Probably some Pokemon Sleep, which I never tried. Still Pokemon Go, that thing is still alive. It's like a decade old. That was 2016. It's almost 2026. It will be a decade since that game came out, and it's changed over and over. I don't even play it anymore. I never really got to try it. I played it like 5 years later. Like I was really late. Barely played it. For Mega Evolutions, the starters, I don't really have a pick. For example, last time it was Generation 2, 5, and 6. It was Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet. This time, if we do get to see the CA starters, I'm assuming we're going to put those into the bench. I'm going to bench the 2nd generation, the 5th generation, and the 7th generation. 2, 5, 7 are banned. Number 3, the 3rd generation, I'm also going to put them out of the list of like potential candidates, because they already have Megas. In the remakes of Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they got Megas. So I doubt we get a new. That's the other thing. Like we could get the same starters. Arceus gave us a new form. The last form was a new form. So like the starters change in their last form, which is what I want. But we can actually have our cake and eat it too. We can have a new final form, or they could commit. They could also commit fully and make it so like the new starters have from the get-go have a new typing. But if they do make a new form, the final form, and give us a Mega, that's good. Mega Pokemon, like Pokemon, I want to see like a Mega evolve. Honestly, I just want. I don't know if they can do this, but if all the Megas are in this game, that'll be fine. Like every Mega that we already have, bring it back, because that's just like content that's been locked since Generation 7. So unless you have a 3DS and a copy of those games, you cannot touch those Megas. I think technically Pokemon Go has them, but we don't talk about that. So if you can bring all the Megas that we had before, that's fine. Of course, if that does happen, that means that my boy Munkip is in the game, favorite Pokemon, and obviously Swampert and stuff like that. But for the starters, so Gen 1 is an option. Gen 1, Gen 4. Technically Gen 4. I say technically Gen 4 because the last one, Arceus, was Gen 4, and the starters were there, but they didn't have a new form. So for like if they do the same thing, Gen 1 is an option. I say Gen 4 is an option, but like less likely. Gen 6 is definitely an option because this is about Gen 6. Although last time with Arceus, the 3 starters were not the Gen 4 starters. Those were in the game, but they weren't the starters you started with. So Gen 1 is still an option. Gen 8 and Gen 9 are honestly the safest. Gen 4, technically. Gen 3, I doubt it. Gen 4, yeah, you could do it. You can give us, even though the last game was Gen 4. Even though it didn't give us a new final form. Of course, with the Megas, you could also just give a bunch of Pokemon, old Pokemon Megas. Honestly, I don't really know. There are some that I want to see. I don't remember from the top of my... There were Pokemon that had Mega Evolutions that later got an evolution. But I don't remember an example of that. Where the Pokemon had a Mega, but then later got an evolution. I know that happened before. So there's that. Oh, obviously, again, this is Pokemon Gen 6. The other thing is new forms. Like the starters obviously have a new final evolution, but the other thing that Arceus did was give us Hisui forms, basically Alola forms, Galarian forms, Paldean. Technically not Paldean forms. I don't think we got Paldean forms. We got like the same Copy My Homework evolutions. That's what we got instead of like Alolan. Technically the same thing, but canonically they're like 2 different species. They're like gave like Tentacool and I forgot that man's name with the legs. Toadstool. I don't remember his name, but yeah, it's like. Probably that's going to happen, and obviously in Pokemon Arceus, Legend Arceus, we actually did get Hisuian forms, which basically the Pokemon looks different depending on the region. So there's going to be a lot. Of course, I don't remember how many, because I think a bunch of those Pokemon were just around. They weren't necessary from Generation 4. Some of them were. I think Basculin was from Generation 4. Sorua. That one's another one. Sneasel, technically, instead of getting Weavile, then they get another form. So those are going to happen. That's cool. I want some Gen 3 Pokemon to have that at the very least, because Gen 3 or Gen 6, because we did get Avalugg back in Arceus, so who knows when this takes place and how that's going to work. That's fine. The starters, I'm assuming it's going to be a Gen 1 Pokemon, Gen 8, and Gen 9. Those are the favorites. Those are the easiest because I don't think they're going to repeat Generations 2, Generation 5, and Generation 7. So if we put those off the table, Generation 3, all of them have Mega Evolutions, which what I think is going to happen is that we're going to get a new form, new typing for the final evolution of the Pokemon, of our starter, just like we did last time. But also, we're going to get a Mega Evolution. Or they could just do a Mega Evolution. But either way, I don't think we're going to get Gen 3 because Gen 3 already has Megas. Gen 6 doesn't. Last time, Generation 6, which is really weird, they didn't give you Megas for Generation 6. They gave you actually Generation 1. Also, I just realized that. Gen 1 has Megas. Fuck. Okay. Gen 1 has Megas. The entire point is, I think if they don't do, the final Pokemon has a new Hisuian form or whatever they're calling, I guess it's still technically Kalos. I don't think the region has a different name because it's not that far in the pack. So a Chaldean form, a Kalos form, right? So Gen 1 is technically off the table too. That's the problem. You can technically remove Gen 1 and Gen 3 because they both have megas. Like one got it in X and Y, the other one got it in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. If we do that and you count them out, then the only options are Gen 4, 8, and 9. Because Gen 4 technically was the plot or the setting, the SUI, for Arceus, but we did not get new forms and stuff for the actual starters, even though the last game was Generation 4, and they were in the game. They just weren't, So, yeah, it's probably going to be, I predict it's going to be a Gen 4 Pokemon, a Gen 8 Pokemon, a Gen 9 Pokemon. That's the safest. Which one out of the three? Hard to say. The favorite of Generation 9, I think the most popular Gen 9 starter is Fuecoco, so he could probably be it. But also probably the most famous and most popular starter for Generation 4 is Chimchar, Infernape. So that's going to be an issue there. And for Generation 8, honestly, they're all mid. I don't really like Generation 8 starters. You can pick any of them. I don't really care. And also, if it is, I'm not going to pick it. Like if you get... They're basically just Generation 2, but not as cool. In the sense of they're just monotype. They don't have a secondary typing. They're just the same bozo, and I don't really like the designs. So it's fine. They could just throw a wild card and also do another Gen 2. They could also repeat Gen 2, 5, and 7, but like different ones, which would be really weird. Or they can just give us Gen 6 starters. That's the other option. We can get like Gen 6 starters with a new final form and the Mega Evolution. Because last time we didn't give them Mega Evolutions, they didn't have them. The Kanto starters had the Mega Evolutions. They did not. Which is interesting. The Gen 3 starters also got the Mega Evolution. Anything can happen. Honestly, I'm fine either way. I'll just want... We have 60 seconds. Of course, this could also be an entire video where nothing happens. And absolutely, they don't mention a single thing. They don't mention anything. Which would be really funny. But also really sad. It will be really sad if they just like, nah, you really thought you were going to hear... It's this year. CA is this year... Probably in November, like every other Pokemon game. They don't have other Pokemon games at the time, so they probably focus specifically on this one. We have 60 seconds. Obviously, we're going to have to sit here for a lot of mobile stuff, probably, and a lot of yapping, but that is completely fine by me. I am just ready to start this entire yap. I'm going to keep this yap session, because I said my piece. If we see a remake, I'm scared of the remakes. After we got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I don't trust them. Like, obviously, technically they didn't make the game. Someone else made the game, but it was so bad that I'm just like, maybe we don't get a remake. And if we do get a remake, I doubt we get, like, the sequels content. I mean, they could. But I doubt they would get the Black 2 and White 2. It could throw a curveball. I mean, CA was our curveball. People were expecting, like, a Gen 5 remake, or if it was going to be Arceus, Gen 5, because stuff on Twitter, or X, at the time, so it was, like, a completely different set version, even though I think the 10-year anniversary of X and Y just happened, but at the time, we thought it was going to be with Scarlet and Violet DLC. It wasn't. It was Unova. Or related, at least the second part. So we got Bamboozle there. Then we got Bamboozle in like CA with Kalos, Lumiere City, like before, which is gonna be like I guess way bigger than the 3DS could ever handle. We will begin shortly. I just want something good. I'm going to close this. I'm gonna close the chat, and I'm gonna close you. We're just gonna sit here and wait. What's the... I mean, they could. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna, just for the sake of my ears, and I'm not sure... Yeah, I'm gonna lower the volume because I want to be higher than the actual presentation. Anyways, they could announce something new. Obviously, CA comes this year. They announce something for next year. That makes sense. But what are they going to announce? I have no idea. Generation 10 could happen. I think it's about time Generation 10 is going to happen. I think it's been about 3 years. 3 to 4 years is usually the time. So announcing it makes sense for next year. That makes complete sense by me. So, maybe, but honestly, the only thing I'm guaranteed is we better get some CA news. I don't really care about, like, I will watch the entire filler. Just give me some CA news. Okay, once it starts, I'm gonna shut up unless something cool happens, so I'm just gonna be here just watching. Alright. Fingers crossed. Something good. That looks like the gold, soul, silver, hard gold, and soul, silver, like Pokemon thing. I had that toy with the gold accessory.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. It's been 29 years since the birth of Pokemon.
Nah, man, why do they have
and we've reached this milestone
in the background?
Through the support of all you trainers around the world. Thanks to all of you, it's now possible to enjoy Pokemon each day in a variety of ways. We hope to keep bringing you new experiences to brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokemon. In today's broadcast, we'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy the presentation.
Plural? I mean, it could be a mobile game. Excuse me, what?
It's the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge.
Oh, okay.
Taking place at the Pokemon Resort on a tropical island, the story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokemon guests. Its charm lies in the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop-motion animation. And new episodes of Pokemon Concierge are in production. They are slated for release in September 2025. What sort of Pokemon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests
I might watch
next?
that.
Take a first look at a few of the Pokemon they will meet in this motion test footage. Just look at the personality and how they move.
That's so good.
But there's more. For a limited time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune in to Pokemon Concierge yet. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Nani? Alright,
in Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March 1st and March 2nd.
Let 'em cook.
This event can be enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go is available. During the event, the legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in raid battles and elsewhere. Also, trainers will soon have a chance to encounter Victini and Shiny Meloetta. We'll also share promo codes for everyone to enjoy. We hope you're looking forward to the new Season 2.
Pocket? Simulated game footage. Pardon? Oh, Gen Pocket? Question mark? Why are we showing Gen 3? Oh, Masters. Never mind.
We're heating up.
Wait, who gets? Oh, I think I know who gets Rayquaza. Never mind.
Pokemon Masters DX.
Steven! Also, why are they? Why is that? Never mind. Is that like the shiny form? Huh? Oh, yeah. Cafe. We're still in the mobile game. Too bad my phone is broken. I don't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't do it. Not that I want to, but just saying. Get to be a part of history if something happens. If not, I mean, I'm still gonna upload a video. It's just gonna be kind of mid. Pocket? Sleep. This is 100% sleep. Yeah, Darkrai? Yeah, person sleeping? Yep. Damn it, Darkrai, why you gotta steal our dreams? Okay. Good old Pokemon sleep. Yep, Pokemon sleep. Pocket? Fuck. How many of these do they have? I keep forgetting. I'll be honest, Pocket is the only one I care about. That's the only one I use. What? Oh, so Suicune has drip now? Is that it? I see. Oh, on the right shoe? Yeah. Oh, creamy. That was Suicune, I think. That was his feet. Oh man, I think the only way to get me to play Unite is if my boy Swampert appears, but I don't see no Swampert.
Remote Stadium will
Also,
be
I'm lying,
to
but
ranked
still,
matches.
it will be
Enjoy
like, it will
intense
make me
battles
double
in the
blink.
unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of
People
battle
still
is
play
also
this.
arriving, called First to 500. In it, a new feature called AOS technology
People still
allows
play
you to
this. I
gain
guess the people
special
that really
effects
like
when
it,
you
they
score
really
a
like
certain
it, but
number of
everyone else kinda
points.
moved
Plus,
on.
look forward to an updated map with updated wild Pokemon. The win condition is simple: be the first to score 500 points.
Alright. Yeah, I heard it. Good old Pokemon trading card game Pocket. Alright, what's this trailer about? Yeah, those two are the ones that are available right now, but again, phone broken, so I can't do shit. I'm cooked. Oh. Alright. Alright, Chico, those look cool. Crowbar, sheesh! Wait, Swampert not in the game. Oh, Swampert is not in the game yet. I just noticed that. I don't think that man is in the game. We have Greninja in there. I know the Greninja line is in there, but man. Oh, great. So they have this event, and I don't have a phone to use the event. Oh, come on. No, what is this? Oh, this is like the actual card game? I mean, they showed the card. We were just talking about Pocket, and now we're... Okay. What is that? Are they gonna make a new Pokemon card game? Like, an actual, like, online card game? Because this is confusing me, bro. What am I looking at? Okay, EX. Oh, Mega Lucario EX. For like Pocket or just in general? That looks like it's a normal card that you can actually collect. Yeah, Mega Evolution. Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, it's just Pokemon training card game. This is for the actual card game. New series Beyond Limits. I do not want to get a 401k, okay? I'm already in debt for college. I do not need to get more in debt.
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video game series.
Alright. CA?
Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Huh?
We're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Okay.
Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come.
Okay.
A mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events. And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future.
That's cool.
We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Okay, maybe we won't get news for Gen 10.
Next, please have a look at this video.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Oh, wait. Oh, stadium. Okay. Yeah, Generation 3. I remember those. God damn, that's so old. Oh, we're just gonna skip. Bro, we just skipped Gen 5 again. We just skipped Gen 5. Unless I wasn't paying attention, we just skipped Gen 5. We went from this to the Wii to Gen 5. Oh, phone? Can you play these on the phone? Wait, what is... Oh. Is this like a stadium game for the phone? What is this? Huh? It's like a, I don't remember what it was called on the Wii. The game they showed. It's like a, I guess it's like Pokemon Stadium? I guess it could be Pokemon Stadium, now that I think about it. That makes a lot of sense. It's 2v2. Alright. Oh wait, that was the armor for Arceus in Evolution. I don't think it's a CA, right? Wait. Okay. Crystallization? I forgot the game. Pokemon Champions. Now in development for Nintendo Switch, and it's technically a phone game because it's on phone, so half and half. That's cool. That's cool for the people who like that. I'm not sure about me.
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokemon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games.
Alright.
Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before. Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokemon Works. And Pokemon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too. You'll be able to choose how you want to play based on where you are.
That could be cool. I wish I had a phone.
What's more, you can also connect with Pokemon Home. Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokemon games.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world.
Man's at work. He did not tee up.
Stay tuned for future announcements regarding the launch date of Pokemon Champions. Next, we'd like to share some information about the languages Pokemon series games will be available.
Oh my god, ain't no way.
Please take it away.
They're gonna give, like, what was it,
Portuguese? Desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa ciudad
I forgot. It was like some people don't even have their own languages.
Para Latinoamérica de The Pokémon Company International. El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions estará disponible en español latinoamericano desde el día de su lanzamiento. De igual forma, además de los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir, Leyendas Pokémon ZA tendrá también la opción de jugarse en español latinoamericano. Esto significa que de aquí en adelante habrá 10 idiomas disponibles para jugar. Finalmente, como ya anunciamos con anterioridad, las futuras expansiones del famoso juego de cartas coleccionables de Pokémon estarán también disponibles en español de Latinoamérica. Localizar productos como Leyendas Pokémon ZA al español latinoamericano permitirá que millones de nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y se conecten con otros jugadores de formas nunca antes.
I forgot which one it was that has been begging for a language for a long time, but this is still good. I don't think it was español latinoamericano, but we take those. New people, new language, new people. We still need more. I think there's a couple more still missing. Portuguese? I forgot.
Este es un momento increíble para ser fan de Pokémon, sin importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar.
So this is CA. They did not mention anything else. I mean, it makes sense if there is going to be something else to reveal it then, and also mention at the end. Oh yeah, by the way, the same thing
on Pokemon Legends ZA.
I'm gonna shut up. This looks like Gen 9. These just look Gen 9 graphics. Oh my god. The bozos. Okay. God, I hope you run better than Gen 9. Yeah, this literally looks like the Gen 9 engine. Straight up. Oh, wait, 2 Gen 2s? Wait, hold up. What? What? We got Tepig, Chikorita, Totodile. Are you kidding? What kind of mix did I just receive? They repeated 2 generations. Twice. Gen 2, the other 2 bozos are here. And then there's Tepig for some reason. Yeah, they're moving around. Hey, there's Gen 6 Lucario. Lucario Mega Evolve. And there's the Mega Stone. That's cool. Okay, I think I just saw basically all the ones that were already here. Is that? Oh my god, it is! Woo! He's at the, wait, the timeline doesn't make any sense, but whatever. CA. That was cool. It's the Gen 9 engine.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumio City, the largest city in the Kalos region.
Okay, they expanded the frick out of this city.
At the center of this city of beautiful vistas.
I'm still. Oh, okay. Well, there's no. I haven't seen a new Eevee yet.
Lumios is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share.
Now I think about it, this doesn't look like the past
in Lumio City
because of
sites,
AC.
You'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner.
Totodile, Tepig, Chikorita.
Tepig, and Totodile.
I'm probably gonna pick Totodile because I don't really like the other two.
You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumio City and its inhabitants.
This is my least favorite.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll
I know that's you, AC.
When
you look older.
In Lumios, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by
so
AZ.
we gotta.
You'll also meet his partner, Floette.
See, and they're already here. This has to be later. So this isn't the past. This is the future.
Become acquainted with the company's CEO,
this is straight up a sequel to Gen 6 because I mean AC is here and he has his partner back, which is the conclusion of the original games. So your rival can be gender bent depending on your appearance instead of being like the opposite.
The city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumios, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
I have not seen new forms. Oh, the gameplay.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
This is the Legend Arceus gameplay.
If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch. This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles. Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
Is this
so choose your timing and
on time
to gain the upper hand.
This is in real time. It's not like Arceus. It's just real time.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
Oh.
Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move.
Okay. They experiment them.
Certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Yeah, we know this.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Mega
They haven't showed us a new transformation for the starter,
more than
so
just
that's,
change shape.
I mean, maybe a Mega. It could be a Mega. I'll be happy.
It'll
I'll be fine with
unlock
a
a
Mega.
new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
Yeah, the guys are still here.
As Lumios continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
Nothing new about
Pokemon Legends ZA. Coming late 2025.
So it's November, I'm gonna assume. Whatever. Okay. What? That's the Paldean form. What the frick? So you're not...
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for the
didn't show us new Megas.
To begin.
They also did not show us new
that
forms.
That concludes our announcements for today.
What?
Thank you very much for watching.
That's it. That's it. Nah, that's it. I mean, new CA news, champions, but that's legitimately, that was it. Yeah, I don't think the video is going to continue. This is not like a bait. Damn. I mean, getting to see new CA news is cool. I'll take it, but I am a little worried. One, I was wrong, and they gave us the other 2 starters you didn't pick last time. They gave us the other 2 starters. The other 2, Totodile and Chikorita, that weren't in obviously the Legend and Arceus as the starter choices, and they just also gave us Tepig. So they repeated Gen 5, and then they gave us the other 2 Gen 2 Pokemon. So weird. Didn't show us that there's Megas, so we don't know if those have Megas. And also, I was paying attention, they didn't show us any new Megas, but because of AC and his partner being there, I think this is the future. This is the future, not too much into the future, but it's like a urban redevelopment plan. It's not the city being built like we thought it was. It's the city being modernized, because this is the future. Obviously, Floette is there, and CA with AC whole thing with the weapon is after he used it, he lost his partner. His partner just went away, and it was like 3,000 years canonically. The man's 3,000 years old. And at the end of Gen 6, that we saw, also the phone at the end looked like the Gen 9, which also means that any Gen 9 trainers, and obviously if we see any trainers or any characters from Gen 9 in this game, that 100% seals the deal. This is in fact a sequel. We're going back to Kalos instead of not all the way into the past, but the present of Kalos. Considering AC is there, they're with their partner. This is not the time of the war, and everything else looks futuristic. So this is in fact the future. I was correct, not the past. But also that means that we don't have like past versions. Hisui was obviously Hisui. The gameplay is on time. You can switch in between dodge, so that's interesting. They keep trying to experiment, and I like it. That's very interesting. Alright, we'll see what happens, because goddamn,